Oh, good. My random free card of the day was one of the new cards. What does this do? I can't read this. Well. Go away! No! No, I don't know how to do that. Oh. Casual match. Oh, those are a mess. Like the Midas touch? So he is the Dementors. Is that his anime just for? Steer clear of him? Sounds good. Let's go talk to him. There we go. Hey, watch where you swing that thing. You might hit somebody. Dude. I thought your dad was a muggle, Ivy. Oh, hey, dude. Do you just live here now?
Petrol is a muggle liquid fuel used to power their vehicles. Perhaps you'll learn more about it in muggle studies. Feeling any better?
Thanks, Mr. Potter. Thanks for asking. I've been practicing my Patronus charm. Expecto Patronum.
Woo!
That's definitely an improvement. Keep it up.
It's definitely an improvement, but it was pathetic. I know, it's still an improvement.
I wish I could cast a corporeal Patronus, though.
That's right.
Concentration is key to casting a Patronus, and believing you can do it will help more than you might imagine. Trust me.
Sorry, my dogs wanted to
All right,
play
let's
fight.
try again. This time with more confidence.
It's all fun and games till someone ends up in a cone. Now you sit. Good girl. Oh, wait a second. I think it is my worst fear. Why can't I fight it with the power of fire? Oh. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We got this. It's okay. We don't have to up the... Okay. Well, so long as you don't make it as bad as level 6. For Walt's first encounter, we should be fine. Here we go. talking about? We got rid of all the Dementors.
And that proves you can do it. You only need to work on your concentration.
Yeah, it sounds like the best way to train to use a Patronus is to practice at all times, focusing on a memory.
I might have another suggestion. Some wizards require a kind of psychic shock to produce a Patronus for the first time.
Maybe not advisable to try and initiate one of those on purpose? Let's have the Weasley twins jump out and scare her. Yes, you have to almost die. Oh.
Real danger, which I'm not advocating, of course.
Right.
I'm only suggesting you might try to get to know yourself better. Work on staying composed in the face of stressful situations.
Like tests.
Should they arise.
Good sir, do you know us? Stressful and dangerous situations will definitely arise in short order.
I don't mean to pry, but did, psychic shock work for you when you first cast a corporeal Patronus?
Yes, I watched my dear uncle and my past self almost die. Oh.
Indeed, it was a moment of danger and great confusion, but
Whoa, it just
I do
skipped.
want to remind you that an incorporeal Patronus is already quite the achievement at your age. Many try and fail for years before they're capable of such a feat.
Oh, I bet they don't practice all that much. Just like they don't seem to practice the oh, thank you,
We have
chocolate.
enough chocolate for a lifetime these weeks, but have another one. It'll make you feel better.
I shall always have another one, thank you. But they really should train them in like the Protego charm more, things like that, you know? Well, then think about dinner. Well, that's not a happy memory, is it? Why did you place them next to the thing you set on fire?
Have some. It'll make you feel better.
I'm sorry, Chocolate, but you're needed more elsewhere.
It's you. You didn't rat me out.
I'm sorry, are you in Azkaban? Then no, I didn't.
Seeing as you're not chained up in one of Filch's dungeons, no, I did not.
And what do you want for it? I've not a sickle to my name.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
Good thing I wasn't counting on that.
Scriven shafts broke, my manuscripts burnt to a crisp. Now I truly have nothing.
Yeah.
So take your pity elsewhere. No one wants to deal with someone who has nothing. Even the loan sharks won't talk to us anymore.
Other than the Dementor dude?
How did Scrivenshaft end up borrowing from them? Everyone loves your quills. I've even received some fancy ones for my birthdays.
My family's run Scrivenshaft's quill shop for generations. It's never been as profitable as joke shops or honeydukes.
But I doubt it would go out of business. It's like the only shop that sells quills in the wizarding world, at least in England.
But quills are something everyone uses, so we kept a delicate balance.
Yeah. But then someone invented something called a printing press. Oh, I see the issue here.
Everything changed when the Dementors attacked. Tension rose, business dropped, and before we knew it, we couldn't pay our bills.
Ah, yeah, it's the weird dude with the who dyes his hair, who works with the Dementors. And that's why you stole the sword of Gryffindor?
Yeah, from that Midas character. He's a real piece of work. I've got until the end of the month to pay up, with interest, or he's going to take the shop.
And you thought you could sell the sword of Godric Gryffindor to Borgin and Burke's, which would be the first
Why
place
you? Where's your father?
the ministry would look. Oh, my father skipped town!
Gone.
Oh.
Left us with nothing but debt and a hastily written apology. The coward.
Okay. Well, you think he's dead? Did he actually get assassinated by Midas?
The worst part is, I know I can make the shop work if I could get out from under all the debt. I grew up in the shop. I know how to run it. I don't want to lose it.
Sounds like you just need to go chasing after some goblins in the Forbidden Forest. You know how much money they have?
Believe it or not, that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's already spewing sensitive information right here. Why do we have to go behind the greenhouses to talk more? Get. Ah. Ah.
Earlier. Thanks for the chocolate. It did cheer me up a bit.
It always cheers me
If
up.
there's anything else you'd like to ask, just go ahead.
Yes, friendship achieved.
Is that why you stole the sword?
I overheard how valuable it was in Hogsmeade. Thought it might tide us over.
Were you aware that a Gryffindor would just summon it right back from the hat at any time?
I know stealing is wrong, and believe me, it tortured me.
Did it?
I was too anxious to sleep for nights, listening for Filch's footsteps, waiting for them to take me in.
Why? You managed to frame me pretty well.
If I had any other choice, I wouldn't have done it.
This feels mean. True, but mean. Okay, fine. But let's find out a better solution now, alright, bud? Oh, I totally would have.
Sorry, it was just lying there, and my mind went blank for a second.
It was just lying there? The saw's freaking sword of Godric Gryffindor was just oh, wait. Well, yeah, they can just summon it back at any time. Of course they wouldn't put security on it.
We sold everything that's worth anything, including the shop's expensive quill display. It just wasn't enough. Sometimes I write on the side. Wanted to sell my manuscripts today, but the pawn shop said they didn't take scrap paper. Well, it doesn't matter now. They're all gone.
Shoot. Man, we should get you a Patreon page for your manuscripts and then a
I would turn
GoFundMe for
myself
your
in to
shop.
Professor McGonagall, but who would save the shop then? You must think it's a pointless struggle. It's impossible for a kid anyway.
Not in this universe, it isn't.
Look, Wenshi, I can't promise that we'll find the perfect solution. But if you agree to turn yourself in afterwards, my friends and I will do what we can to help raise the funds you need.
What? Is this some sort of sick joke?
Do I look like I'm in Slytherin?
Scrivenshaft's been around forever. It's the right thing to do.
Also, I have a pathological need to help everyone in need. So,
Besides, there's something strange about these Dementor attacks. I can't put my finger on it just yet.
Where should we start?
with Midas. Let's go spy on him.
Hogsmeade and its residents.
Or that too. Oh, that's where he is, so that works. Oh, wow, it is a ghost town. No, wait, that was there before. Never mind. What was this shop again? Wait, what? Hogshead? But, that's the Hogshead. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. He's like a fungus. He never goes away. So they're all just gone. But there's no chocolate. Scourgify. No, you never split the party. Well, rude. Hey, there's Zopperforth, not tending to his inn. Yep. You there. Explains why you're just standing here on the street. What is the secret of your fantastic moustache? Well, fine then. I didn't want one anyway. These are the same jerks who are going to run a child out of town, so don't worry, guys.
Everyone's so on edge. Even more than last time we visited Hogsmeade.
Well, I mean, I can understand that. First there was the goblin and giant man attacking, then there was the whole thing with Gridley, then there was the werewolf thing, and now there's this.
Most of the villagers seem reluctant to even leave their homes.
It's obvious the Dementor attacks are taking a toll on everyone's sanity.
They're taking a toll on business too.
Yeah, I think the sanity is more important, bro. No offense, but...
When we were here the other day, Mrs. Flume said Honeydukes was already seeing fewer customers. I imagine it's the same for Scrivenshoffs?
Let's just say I've seen graveyards that were livelier than our shop right now.
You've been to New Orleans, eh?
Haven't the ministry stationed auras around the village?
Yes, but it's hard to find their presence very reassuring when people are still being attacked.
The ministry is incompetent, imagine that.
Still, even with all the patrols? Dementors are devious, no doubt about that, but to identify and slip through holes in the Ministry's defenses...
In any case, the situation is now even more hopeless than the last time I visited. I'd hoped to put on one last big fundraising push, but that seems impossible now. I may be a brilliant young entrepreneur, but I'm not a miracle worker.
I may be fantastic. But all you need to do is wait till our next set of exams.
It seems to me that Hogsmeade just needs some serious cheering up.
Hey, Wenchi, no, I figured out a plan that's only slightly illegal. So next time we have a test coming up, destroy everyone's quills.
Yeah, with the Dementors lurking, the only reason anyone's out is to buy... Wait.
And then once all their quills are destroyed, they'll panic buy from your shop so that they can keep studying. And then, that'll be the fundraising. Maybe I am in Slytherin.
I think I know just the place for your fundraiser, Wenchi.
Oh, that too. Let's do both. Implement both plans, then we can't do anything but succeed.
Dementors aren't all bad for business. I hear chocolate sales are up 50% here at Honeydukes. This might sound mad, but I fell in love with a Dementor once. No, it's true. It really took my breath away.
That's so bad.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to check out our Scrivenshaft quill selection and get a free sugar quill with every Honeydukes purchase.
Yay!
Did you hear that? Laughter! Who knew Dementors could be funny?
And I knew destroying everyone's quills would work. I went ahead and destroyed all the ones in Hogsmeade too and gave them a test to complete.
I think everyone just needed an excuse to laugh. I know poking fun at the Dementor made it seem less scary to me. Maybe the rest of the villagers will be a little less afraid now, too.
Thank you for finding the perfect place. The only shop with a decent number of customers here at Hogsmeade. Can you blame them, though? Chocolate is now a necessity for everyone.
We might have to do something drastic, like start raiding some muggle stores.
Well, it wouldn't have worked without your talents. You should really consider writing comedy as a career. You'll be more famous than Gilderoy Lockhart in no time, hopefully with a better reputation.
It was once my dream to write the best stories with our Scrivenshaft quills, but now...
Okay, dude, chill. We're still in the working phase. There's a possibility, there's hope, so let's just keep focusing on that. Well, I wonder if he's suspicious. Flipendo.
Quite a crowd, Wenchy. I must say I'm impressed. Your little impromptu promotion appears to be working.
Now, I don't know if I want this guy to leave or if we want to lock him in the basement so that the Dementors don't show up.
I thought I'd never see a Scrivenshaft quill on sale ever again.
Okay, jerk, just rub it in.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Come now. I only want what's best for you and your family.
Namely, the closing of your shop.
Where are my manners? Midas Gulve, entrepreneur, man of the people.
If you say so, buddy.
Huh. You're no man of the people. You'd rather put us out on the street than miss one of your precious payments.
On the one hand, I can understand when people lend money. They need the money back, okay, man? But on the other hand, the only people who lend money in fiction are evil, so...
Not true, Wenchy. I'd hate to see your family lose the shop. But then, I have to look after my own business interests, don't I? You can't blame a wizard for that.
Your only interest is in causing others misery, which means you're not welcome here.
I don't know if you can tell someone they can't come into someone else's place of business.
Clearly, I won't be changing your mind.
Wait.
Still, I do hope you're successful, Wenchy. Either way, we'll be seeing each other again. Soon. Good day.
Change his mind about what? What were you trying to convince him to do, buddy? Give up? No, stay here. Oh, what? Uh-oh, guys. There's gonna be some Dementors on the way.
I see why you don't like him, Wenchy.
He's got all those tattoos. Well, I mean, tattoos aren't necessarily a sign of, someone being, evil. It's just him.
Shh, what a snake.
He's not even trying to blend in. He's like, look how evil I am. I'm so evil.
This is going to seem odd, but I have this strange feeling, like there's something familiar about him, but I can't put my finger on it.
I'm sorry, I get so angry anytime he comes around. He brings out the worst in me.
It's probably a spell.
Forget him, Wenchy. Just look around. Look at all the smiling faces. You did this.
Now go stand guard at the door, guys. There's gonna be some Dementors coming.
You're right. This has been a good day, and it's not over yet. I've still got a few more jokes to tell.
Oh no, it's a Dementor.
How did it get inside the building? Are you joking?
Ivy, Daniel, run!
Just run into the poor child.
Stay back! Expecto Patronum!
Expecto Patronum.
And I killed it. Yay. Oh, okay, okay, bye.
All that work. For nothing. I doubt anyone will set foot in the shop again. We're finished.
They at least bought some stuff before the attack, right?
Don't talk like that. I'm sure we can think of something.
Guess we're back to Plan A, raiding all the goblins in the Forbidden Forest.
I don't know, Ivy. I feel like we might have done more harm than good. That thing was attracted to the happiness in the room, right?
Yes, they feed on it. Happiness, joy, pretty much any positive emotion.
So when we use happiness and joy to make a Patronus, we're basically hitting them with so much that we force them, that we overfeed them and make them vomit? Is that what that does?
They take it all, leaving you with nothing but your worst memories, repeating over and over in your head. It's awful. Sorry, this wasn't my first run-in with a Dementor. I'm afraid it's put me in a rather melancholy mood.
Believe me, I know what you're going through. Was that your first encounter?
He just said it wasn't.
It was shortly after my father left us. I'd gone into the Forbidden Forest to be alone, and stumbled upon the foul thing in a clearing. If it hadn't been for the aura, I'd have been done for.
Oh, Harry.
You were lucky that Aura was around.
Lucky. He's had 2 run-ins with the same Dementor.
Are we sure it's only one?
If you ask me, that's some serious bad luck.
Suspicious.
Actually, I don't think it is. I think Wenshi is being targeted.
What are you talking about?
In the shop,
Oop.
I'm almost certain Midas had something to do with the attack. When the Dementor was after you, he was smiling.
I know he doesn't like me, and the feeling is definitely mutual. But to actually direct a Dementor to attack someone, is that even possible?
Yes, we saw Gridley do it.
Yes.
Thank you, Ivy.
We've had a bit of experience in that department. Suffice to say, yes, he could be directing the Dementor to attack you. The question is, why?
To keep me from coming up with the money, obviously.
That does seem likely, but why? I'd have thought he'd rather have the money than a business to take care of.
Actually, he's been going around town trying to buy out a lot of the businesses in Hogsmeade. I don't know why.
To shut them all down.
Of course. That's why he looked so familiar. I ran into him in Honeydukes. Literally. I knocked the briefcase out of his hand, spilled the contents all over the floor. He got rather upset when I tried to help him clean up the mess.
He actually ran into you, Kylie. Don't take responsibility for his carelessness.
Did he? What was in the briefcase?
Papers mostly, and there was something else. What was it? Sorry, I can't remember.
Good thing memory potions are a thing.
Finally, a job for the potioneer.
Thank you. Thank you. It's bad when the muggle is thinking these things up and the magical people don't.
You're lucky. I've been working on perfecting my memory potion. This should help you remember exactly what happened.
Good.
Is it really that good? I might ask for one before the next History of Magic quiz.
Now, that's a good question. Do they not allow students to take these before their exams?
Okay, bottoms up.
Are there any potions where you're supposed to drink them slowly rather than chugging them, just out of curiosity? Peppermint doesn't necessarily taste good.
I'll
By
keep
itself.
that in mind if Professor Slughorn decides to start grading our potions on taste alone. So, what do you remember?
Okay, it's starting to come back. It was definitely Midas that I bumped into. He dropped his briefcase, which popped open, spilling a bunch of papers, and oh, it was a wand, except it looked like a quill.
Huh?
Describe it exactly.
You had a wand quill?
Okay, about 12 inches long, slender, almost black in color, except the tip, which was bone white. And on the other end, a feather. That's why I thought it was a quill.
You just described my father's wand.
Midas is your dad? dad! No, he probably killed his dad and stole his wand. Okay.
Really? Midas got very angry when I picked it up. He snatched it out of my hands and took off. But if it's your father's...
How did he get it?
I don't know.
Maybe your father pawned it before he left to pay down the debt?
No. That wand is a family heirloom. He loves it. He'd sooner lose the shop. There's no way he'd give it up unless...
He'd sooner lose me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wenshi.
Unless Midas took it from him. My father could be kidnapped. Or worse.
Midas might be your dad. It makes no sense.
And so darkness descends upon the once lively village. A necessary cleansing, I would call it. Hogsmeade is now free of senseless quarrels, baseless accusations, and fruitless schemes.
If you say so.
The guilty hide in their homes, unaware of the suffering they've inflicted upon the poor and the powerless.
Really?
They cry, they cower, they crumble, in the shadow of my robed friends.
So who's that idiot soliloquizing in the middle of the street?
Hogsmeade has been transformed. And so begins the reign of their new, ruthless king.
I'm sorry, I can't take this guy seriously. Cool.